Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today, I'm so pleased to say that we have it. We have our third box for February of 2026. Yes, Japan Candy Box has arrived. And I look forward to this so much every single month. There's just something really special about getting into these boxes. But additionally, with Japan Candy Box, this is our only one that doesn't give previews. I think it's only happened maybe 3 times in the entire history of the channel, maybe 4. You can kind of guess depending on time of year, so because this is the February box, I do think this is going to be Valentine's Day themed. But I'm honestly not going to know for sure until we get in here and start exploring and get to actually see everything for ourselves, which I enjoy so, so much. So with that in mind, let's get in here. I'm so curious to see what we have. Okay. Okay. I'm not seeing the sheet that they usually include. Okay, maybe it's on the other side of the box. I don't know. So we're gonna go through this and we're just going to see what we have and make our best guess. It's possible that the sheet is on the other side. But Japan Candy Box, if that is the case and you're watching, this is where I cut the shipping label off. The box was kind of bowed at the top. That is where the sheet should be. It really should, because this is the side where it feels like we're supposed to cut into the box. So this should be treated as the top. So first item we have is, it looks like, I think this is Baby Star ramen, some sort of Baby Star ramen snack, which is kind of interesting. Ooh. So these are pure gummies, and it looks like we have 3 different flavors. I recognize this brand. They have some really good treats. Okay, I'm going to bypass that. Okay, I know I recognize this. Oh, I see the sheet at the bottom. So we have a bag of caramel corn. I love this so much. Japan Candy Box, thank you for sending this. It looks like this is a Mal strawberry. I just recognize, I can read that says Mal at the beginning. The rest of it I can't, but I can read the hiragana. And we've gotten enough Mal strawberry things. I am kind of recognizing that. But this brand of caramel corn, it's if you cross a puffy Cheeto with Bugles. It's a puffy Cheeto without any of the cheese, covered in Bugle sauce. That is the best description of it for the standard, but then they have a bunch of flavored ones where it's the same texture, but, you know, whatever the flavor is. Sure enough, we have a Valentine's themed one. Love you very much. Very penny. So I'm going to put this here. This does help. One thing that's kind of nice, so Japan Candy Box, theirs is kind of small, so they just do this pamphlet instead of a custom sheet. Very, very handy. I do recommend holding on to it, kind of like I do with the culture guides, just because they have very valuable information. So with this now, I can confidently say that this is, okay, Heart Chiple Garlic Rice Crackers. Which sounds really interesting. And yes, at the end of this, I am going to rearrange everything so that it's easier to see and a lot more visible. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. So these are Look Winter Strawberry Mix Chocolate. So it looks like we have 3 different strawberry chocolates. And I mean, this first one I recognize as a Mel. am not familiar with the other ones. I know chocolate is very hit or miss on the channel, and these are most likely going to be fairly waxy, but we've had this brand a couple of times, and I remember they were really good at capturing fruit flavors. So it's one of those where I'm positive it's probably going to be waxy, but I'm also positive that the flavor is going to be really strong and might be worth it, at least for some people, just because of how good that flavor is. And we have more. This is Sanrio characters and Peiko-chan strawberry chocolates. So it looks like we have a layer of strawberry and a layer of chocolates. Really fun, really cute. Okay. So I know this is, ooh. So this is this month's Kit Kat, and it is strawberry milk chocolate. That looks really fun. So then these are Takenoko no Sato strawberry chocolate biscuits. And it looks like there are several layers to these. These look really good. That looks really fun. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we've had this brand before too. This is a Black Thunder bar. They're calling this Strawberry Thunder Chocolate Bar. I think the best way to describe it is it's kind of like a bunch of cookie crumbles held together by chocolate. So this one will have strawberry involved in some way or another. Should be pretty good. It does look pretty fun. They have been fun to try. And then, okay, sorry, I'm partially trying to make sure that I have everything. So this is our last item. This is Heart Peanut Chocolate Gift. So apparently this is meant to be kind of like, you know, the Valentine's candy that kids pass out. Has a little place to scribble a note. Really kind of fun, really cute. I'm going to set this aside and try to rearrange this as best I can for everything to be visible. But there are a lot of things in here that just look really good, really tasty. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I love getting to see everything that they send us in these boxes. I really do. And I honestly also have no idea how the people who arrange these for the websites do it when there are so many delicious things in these boxes, but I hope you can see everything. This is everything from our box from Japan Candy Box of February 2026. So I'm going to go through this, get everything arranged and figured out for taste testing, which we will leap into once we finish with our Tokyo Treat box. So we are still waiting on one box from Boxu. We will, of course, pause in all our taste testing for that unboxing, but we won't try anything from that box until we finish with what we're going to try from these. And there are some things in here I'm really excited for. I have to admit, this caramel corn, it's the first time I saw it, I really kind of thought it was insane. I didn't think it was going to be that good. The first time I tried it, I was very much proven wrong. It has become one of my favorite snacks. I am so excited for that. That I have to admit, usually there are several things here that I'm excited for, but that is the number one I'm looking forward to. But I do think a lot of things in here are going to be pretty great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.